The communists had said all Americans would have to leave South Vietnam before they would agree to a ceasefire. Shortly after the evacuation began, the communists added 2 more demands to their list: withdrawal of the U.S. 7th Fleet from Vietnamese waters and the disarming of all government troops and police. A Viet Cong spokesman in Paris said that when these conditions were met, then the fighting might stop. On the perimeter around Saigon today, even while the evacuation was going on, light fighting continued. There was no communist attempt, though, to enter Saigon. Secretary of State Kissinger held a news conference this afternoon to explain America's final action in South Vietnam. Marvin Kalb reports.
The news conference was delayed for more than 4 hours just to make sure the evacuation had been completed. Kissinger said all Americans who wanted to leave have left, and in addition, 56,000 South Vietnamese associated with the United States. The secretary then echoed a presidential statement appealing for an end to recrimination.
We need now in this country, for some weeks at least, and hopefully for some months, is to heal the wounds and to put Vietnam behind us, to concentrate on the problems of the future. That certainly will be the administration's attitude. There'll be time enough for a historic assessment.
Kissinger didn't want to deal in the symbol of falling dominoes, but he left no doubt that, in his opinion, the fall of Indochina will have a bad rippling effect throughout Asia.
There is no question that the outcome in Indochina will have consequences not only in Asia, but in many other parts of the world. To deny these consequences is to miss the possibility of dealing with them. So I believe there will be consequences, but I'm confident that we can deal with them. And we hope to crystallize an Asian policy that is suited to present circumstances with close consultation with our friends.
Kissinger warned potential adversaries that the United States will stick by its commitments. He extracted one lesson from the painful experience of Vietnam.
I believe that the experience in the war, that the war has had, can make us more mature in the commitments we undertake and more determined to maintain those we have. I would therefore think that with relation to other countries, including Israel, that no lessons should be drawn by the enemies of our friends from the experiences in Vietnam.
This news conference was Kissinger's way of saying goodbye to Vietnam. My nightmare, he once called it. To the bitter end, the war confounded his strategy and badly tarnished his reputation. Marvin Kalb, CBS News, the White House.
The House was set to vote from Gerald Ford to Jimmy Carter. Today began to move faster. Mr. Ford sent his senior cabinet member, Secretary of State Kissinger, to Plains, Georgia, to outline for the president-elect the state of U.S. policy toward friends and adversaries around the world. Bob Schieffer reports.
Henry Kissinger and his men used the occasion to pledge cooperation for a smooth transition.
I have always believed that foreign policy is a non-partisan affair, and that all Americans should support the foreign policy of the United States.
That will be a very smooth and orderly transition. I think the other nations of the world can be assured of this fact. There is no incompatibility among us, and we will have a continuing exchange of information and ideas so that the transition from one administration to another will be both harmonious and successful in the maximum interest of good relationships with other governments throughout the world.
The serious business done, the president-elect gave world traveler Kissinger his first tour of downtown Plains. With a lot of weekend tourists in town, that produced a genuine traffic jam.
Glad to meet you. Have a nice trip. Come again. Bye.
Mr. Carter's aides expect the president-elect to call on Kissinger from time to time for advice, but despite the new spirit of détente between the two, they do not expect Kissinger to be taking any immediate diplomatic troubleshooting assignments for the new administration. The trouble with that, said one of Mr. Carter's shrewdest political advisors, is not Kissinger's expertise, but the fact that he has become such an overpowering figure, he tends to overshadow everyone else. And he added, look what that did for Gerald Ford.
Former U.S. Secretary of State Henry Kissinger has died. That's according to his consulting firm, Kissinger Associates. He was 100 years old. A statement says that he passed away at his home today in Connecticut. Kissinger, of course, was Secretary of State under Presidents Nixon and Ford, the only person to ever serve as the National Security Advisor and Secretary of State at the same time. More now on his legacy.
I'll be the first to volunteer. You're not gonna. You know what I'm gonna do, huh? You know what I'm gonna do, boy? Get out of my way. I'm gonna piss on his grave.
What's wrong with you? Henry!
Shut
You're
up!
Not normal. She's right! What's wrong with you, Henry? What kind of person are you? What is the matter with you? What kind of people are they?
Met the cow, yo, you stepped on my corns and shit. Got the charm lit, bomb wrist. What type of arm is this? I seen you at the Grammys with a triple bomb bitch. Can I kick it? Hell no. That's why she got hair on her elbows and she real slow. And every 2 weeks she got a CPO. She's a disgrace to signs. She fucking up for Leos. Met the man, Tony Stark. The most important MC in the whole wide world is you, and you hardly even know it. Watch me shock the world, move the masses like a landslide. It's a lyrical sticker. Everybody's hands high. See the bigger picture. I'm out for the grand prize. I'm not a role player, senor. I'm the franchise.
And yo, we try sweating. Every bullet is life threatening, and you can get a chest full of slugs in a slight second. And my 9 milli pistols really official, so you could analyze that like De Niro and Billy Crystal.
Yo, it's Ghost with the sky blue koofy, smashing groupies, leaving them feet out like New Jack's Pookie. Every line is like 99 dimes. Shrine auditorium rap aquariums in my wall in the back. Now that you know my name, niggas know my game. If you feel me, then you know my pain. I see you rap dudes and stole my slang, trying to hold my fame. Ain't even strong enough to hold my thing. Wanna flow, fuck with me though. Maybe I'm trying to see out. My squad got them caught in the yard screaming for CO. Every time we blow it, raise the price on a Panico. Y'all niggas shoot your guns like Shaq shooting a free song.
Spark the fluid, hop out and park the Buick. I got fiends blowing green like Martha Stewart. We on that up north jail shit, harder than steel chips. Y'all niggas better bail quick before you inhale clips.
You better get low before I let tech blow. Street light, I'm trying to get more dollars than Creflo. The whole hood echoes every time my 9 let go. Get out of line and steal your life like a klepto. When Biggie died, they came out with Biggie fries. Big biscuits got me over in the streets wide. Product gloves laying for thugs praying. Drop a bunker, bust the G37 on the rap nation. I'ma be the shit this summer in that H2 Hummer now. Mommy gotta go your bean ass. I got number now. El Pollo Loco. Oh no, I ain't Yoko. My hoes, I keep them looking good, right? But no dough.